Hey everyone, it's the Jester, the Fool of the Cinema Kingdom, and welcome to another episode of DC vs. Marvel. I'd like to leave a spoiler warning here because I know Ant-Man's out in DVD, but a lot of people haven't seen it yet, and I'm going to be talking about the end credit scene, so spoilers. I actually want to talk about two different things in this video. One is what I like to call the superhero fatigue, which is the fact that, maybe we're getting tired of superhero movies. And the other is the possibility that Captain America might die in Captain America Civil War. First things first, let me give you a little review about how Marvel was for me this year. Okay, this is the part of the video where I was going to rant about how disappointing the Avengers Age of Ultron is. But the fact is, now that I've seen it on DVD in my own home, I don't feel the same way I did about it when I went and saw it in theaters. I like it better, and I understand it more than I did before. And I was gonna complain that, well, Ultron, who looked like a crap-your-pants scary villain, ended up just being a guy who was making jokes. But for one thing, that's not entirely true, and for another thing, it kind of makes sense because a lot of his personality is due to Iron Man's personality. I was also going to complain about how they kind of ruined Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. But if you think about it, they didn't really compare to what they've done to other superheroes. So yeah, the truth is, I feel differently about the Avengers Age of Ultron than I did before. And maybe the same case will be with Ant-Man 2, I don't know. But let's be real, guys. Hope Van Dyne was one of the worst written characters that has ever hit the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that's taking all of the cast of The Incredible Hulk into account. That is not saying anything against Evangeline Lilly. She was amazing in The Hobbit. So yeah, for me, 2015 wasn't the best year for Marvel. Last year was so good though. I love Captain America the Winter Soldier, and I love Guardians of the Galaxy. So of course now I'm wondering if this year was just not Marvel's year, or if we're finally getting tired of superhero movies. And as hesitant as I am to say it, I think we actually are. It's so sad too because DC is just getting started. The battle is just beginning. Even though I love both DC and Marvel, it kind of looks like we're going to need a break from superhero movies. I am sure Marvel is not intent on giving us one, which leads me to my next point. Let's talk about Captain America Civil War. So in the end credit scene of Ant-Man, Captain America and Falcon have found Bucky, and they're talking about a problem, namely Civil War. I honestly don't remember that much from seeing it, and apparently nobody else does either. What I see is three men. The three men who have donned the stars and stripes. This leads me to believe that either Bucky or Falcon will become the new Captain America, and therefore it is a possibility that Captain America might die. Another piece of evidence for this is that originally Captain America 3 was going to be called Captain America the Fallen Sun. This is named after the comic book in which Captain America died. So it makes perfect sense that in this third installment of the Captain America series, Captain America would die. But like I said in my last episode of DC vs. Marvel, DC came with a handful of Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice to the battle, so Marvel was obliged to do the same thing by Captain America Civil War. And I know you may say, well, since they changed titles, that must mean they're changing scripts too. And that may be true, but I don't believe Marvel is that fickle. I believe Marvel has intention about what they want their characters to do, and they're going to do it no matter what. Even if it means Iron Man kills Captain America instead of Sharon Carter. Plus, there's been rumors that Chris Evans kinda wants out. Well, I really don't know why. Those movies make tons of money. It also makes sense because to me it seems kinda strange that Marvel would give us basically another Avengers movie after they just gave us the Avengers Age of Ultron. And trust me, I know none of us want Chris Evans to go away. His representation of Captain America is probably truer to the comics than any of those other superheroes in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or Sony, or 20th Century Fox. That's all the time I have for today, guys. Do you think Captain America is going to die in Captain America Civil War? Put your thoughts in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like, maybe even a favorite, and don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next crusade. Bye now. So wait a minute. Supposing DC and Marvel actually did give us a break from superhero movies, what would take their place in the movie market? Hey everyone, it's the Jester, the Fool of the Cinema Kingdom, and let me tell you why video games should be made into movies.